So from OLBG, we can see that the tipsters are suggesting that to back a draw in the Man City Chelsea match has good value. That basically the odds are higher than people think they should be. Likewise, they reckon back Sunderland Leicester to be a draw, Spurs West Swansea, Spurs to win. What I want to do here is consider or propose a strategy. If I go back one day, well, I can see that the community of bettors on OLBG thought that Watford were going to beat Stoke, thought that Arsenal were going to beat Bournemouth, thought that United were going to beat West Ham, and that Southampton Everton was going to be a draw. But what happened? Stoke beat Watford, so you would have lost that bet. Arsenal beat Bournemouth, though we'd only make 1.44, so it's hardly a jackpot. West Ham United was a draw, so we would have lost the bet. Southampton beat Everton, so we would have lost the bet. So if we just picked the 4 matches and followed the recommendations from the OLBG community, we would have won 1 bet, making 1.44, and we would have lost 3 bets. So on the one hand, that's disappointing. We would have lost money. On the other, is that typical? Remember, on Betfair, we can be the bookie. If the OLBG community tends to recommend incorrect bets, then that tells us what we should not do. So we can go on to this and go, I'll go on to Betfair, I'll accept bets on Watford, I'll accept bets on Arsenal, I'll accept bets on United, and I'll accept bets on a draw. And then I would have made money. Of course, we can't judge this system based on one set of results. You know what I mean? That's meaningless. So I'm just going to look at this several times. Once we've looked at maybe 2, 3, 4 sets, then we'll get a sense of whether, this seems to work really well, or you win some, you lose some. It's nothing. There's no real value from doing this. But either way, that's how you learn. You have an idea, you give it a go. And we'll be able to gain more experience and see how the betting market goes. So we'll get more experience about, how often did we get shock results? How often were matches actually draws? And that kind of thing. So we'll see how it goes.